Hey everybody, this is Matt Dickman of Technomarketer, and this is a new type of post that I'm going to be doing to help explain some of the more complicated issues that are sometimes confuse or intimidate marketers. And today what we're going to look at is the term API. An API stands for Application Programming Interface. Basically what it is a doorway through which only people with the right key can pass. So, if here's you over here, and let's say you're trying to access Google. Let's say you want to tie into Google Maps. And let's say that you're doing a mashup that includes your data and Google Maps data. Well, what the API that Google has written does is it lets you come in, it basically checks to make sure that you have the right key. And if you have the right key, it allows you access to the Google Maps. Now what Google Maps is it's part of a library. So, one of these books are, you can read from maps, geocode data. You can write to maps. So basically what the API does is it allows you access to Google's data in a controlled manner. It gives you as a marketer access to only what they want you to have, and it's limited per key. So one key can only have read map data access, another key can have access to everything. So what this API does, you basically send it a request that says, get map. The API looks at your key and says, do you have access to get the map? If you don't, it kicks you back an error. If you do though, it lets you come over here, it lets you go into the read map library. So it lets you access, the visual, the satellite imagery, the regular road imagery, and then it lets you take that, passes it back through the API in a way that you can understand it. And all of that is documented. From a marketing perspective, all you need to know really is what is in this library and how you can engage your users on your side with that data. So once it comes back over here, you can build a map. Let's say it's Ohio. That's a really bad Ohio. But let's say that you have sales data in a database here on your side. You can basically overlay that and put pinpoints on the map where all of your major accounts are. You're seeing a lot of this mashup, these mashups that are being facilitated by these APIs, and that's a big tenet of Web 2.0, is an open API structure. Basically meaning that companies are giving you access to their libraries, that you can do what you want with their data in a controlled manner, and companies like Google are actually moving to open up more and more of this data. They have Maps data, Maps API, a Gmail API, a Reader API. They're really trying to open it all up to a marketer. So from your perspective as a marketing person, all you really need to know is what those libraries are. Leave it to the technology guys to work out the key and the translating back and forth. Just know what's available on this side, what you have on this side, and then what comes out in the middle. So that's it. If you have questions on this, let me know. That's really APIs in a nutshell. And you can send me an email, mattdickman@gmail.com, or you can leave me a comment. Thanks a lot.
API Management, Episode 1, What are APIs? Hi, I'm Alistair Farquharson, and I'm going to talk a little bit today about what APIs are and how they can change the game for your company. What are APIs? Well, APIs are business capabilities exposed over the internet for applications to use. Simply put, it's a programming interface that your organization exposes on the internet that allows applications to communicate with your backend systems. Typically, you build APIs that expose specific aspects of business functionality. These are things that you feel differentiate you in the marketplace, and these are things that make money for you and your company. So essentially what you're doing through the creation of APIs is that you're creating a new channel for your business. You are exposing a set of capabilities, products, services that people can build into mobile applications and sell them to their customers, thereby creating for you a channel for your products and services online. Why would somebody use APIs? Well, some people use APIs to make money. eBay, for example, 60% of all of their listings are added through their APIs. So people are both making money by selling products on eBay. They're building applications, mobile applications that are integrated with eBay for the sale of product and services. And eBay certainly is making money by expanding the channels in which they actually get new advertising revenue and get new products on their site. Organizations can save money through the use of APIs. So SmugMug, for example, saves over $500,000 a year with Amazon S3 storage. So organizations are using services provided by other organizations to save themselves money. In this case, Amazon is making money from selling their services, and other people are saving money by using Amazon services. You can build brand. Google Maps outstripped MapQuest in growth simply because they had a mapping platform that people could extend and build their own applications on top of. So the Google Map had an API, it had a programming interface that you could layer new kinds of information on top of and present it in interesting ways to your customer. So Google Maps exploded in growth simply because there were other people out there inventing and innovating new applications on top of a Google mapping application. I'm sure that Google had no idea what their mapping application could be used for, but simply exposing that API created incredible growth for the platform, and I'm sure a great deal of advertising revenue for Google. You would also use potentially APIs when you move to the cloud. Either organizations are providing software as a service such as Salesforce, and to make use of those applications that are offered as a service, you would need to expose an API. 50% of all Salesforce.com transactions come in through their API. Inversely, organizations are taking functionality that is not part of their core value, not part of their core strength, taking it out of their cost structures and outsourcing it to organizations like Salesforce. They're exposing their internal systems to Salesforce, and Salesforce and the internal systems work together to provide a solution that used to be purely in-house. APIs can also go anywhere, of course. Part of the Netflix success is that Netflix exposed an API, and the Netflix capabilities and functionalities was built into almost every device you can get these days, you know, that presents video content. VCRs, DVRs, DVD players, gaming consoles, these all have Netflix clients built into them. And as a result, Netflix has changed their business from a business that ships DVDs and movies to somebody who provides a set of APIs and is essentially distributing content through them. So while Netflix has prospered, its competition has lagged. And that is all through the ability of APIs to go anywhere, to be mobile, and to be consumable by mobile devices. Thank you for listening to episode 1 of our API management series.